in the first county government. Mr. Speaker, sir, this member has met all the requirements of Chapter 6 of the Constitution. Mr. Speaker, there is a lady from Garsen. Mr. Speaker, one lady who is a graduate that has never had the opportunity to work in any other institution, Mr. Speaker, and has gotten the chance to serve in this NG-CDF board. We have a lady from Nyamira. Why do you want to deny her an opportunity to serve? Mr. Speaker, I want to say that the governing instruments in NG-CDF are three. One, yes, the public procurement.
Hold on, Ngogoyo.
Honorable Speaker, I rise on a point of order on anticipation of debate. And I know Honorable Ngogoyo is rightly in his place to debate. But what Honorable Ngogoyo is saying is actually anticipating a decision of the House. And in second reading, you should be debating, not anticipating debate, because I don't know who he's talking to. But Honorable Speaker, also, maybe just to correct Honorable Ngogoyo in his contribution, that a board, unlike management, if you have not worked somewhere before, maybe even in your endeavor to support somebody, you may be saying things that may be pointing to another direction when you concede that someone has never worked anywhere before and is now being appointed into a board to superintend over people who have worked with NG-CDF for very many years. So just to caution Honorable Ngogoyo on that.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to support the motion as it has been proposed. Mr. Speaker, I happen to have served in the County Assembly of Kajiado, worked with the chief officer.
You've already said that.
Yes, and Mr. Speaker, just allow me to finish. I will not offend you in any way. And Mr. Speaker, as one that believes in fairness and giving opportunity to everyone, I want to ask this House, let us approve these members. And specifically, because for the first time we also have somebody from Kajiado, I would ask you to support this member. And let me say, the Honorable Ichungw'a, you cannot teach me on how to do things. You do your things the way you want. Don't bring that thing of yours here. Mr. Speaker, with those very many remarks, I support the appointment of this board, and I want to see members that want to bring down an individual who has been supporting this government. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, KJ.
Mr. Speaker, I thank you for this opportunity. I just wanted to say that you have a discretion, Mr. Speaker, according to our standing order number 1. And what you have done, Mr. Speaker, is first opened up this for a debate on how we are going to vote, Mr. Speaker. And we are not beyond that stage yet to get into the full debate on the veracity of the report brought to us and the qualifications of the people in the report. And I think the debate is totally out of order, Mr. Speaker, until you call for the debate for us to go into it. You are just asking how we want to vote on this report, Mr. Speaker. I thank you.
KJ, the motion was moved and seconded, and I propose the question. Yes, Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I stand to reject this motion. Yes. Mr. Speaker, you know, this is a house of debate. I can see there is one member who's very qualified. That is true. Mr. Maurice Potita Kaaka. He's also known to me and he's qualified. But that does not make the whole list okay. Mr. Speaker, this is a very, very important board to this country. This is a board that is going to manage and handle 65 billion Kenya shillings on behalf of Kenyans, Mr. Speaker. We must have the most competent people on this board. Secondly, this house is not a conveyor belt. We have to scrutinize whatever we are passing in this house. And don't come here with a mindset that whatever is presented on the plenary must pass. No, we also have the constitutional mandate to reject it if we feel so. So I want to urge my colleagues, members, this thing requires more scrutiny, more consultation. It requires for us to consider people of high integrity and people who can manage this fund in the best way that it can be done. With those reasons, Mr. Speaker, I want to urge my colleagues to reject it in total.
Yeah, Majority Leader.
Honorable Speaker, I also rise to reject this list. And I want to associate myself with the sentiments of my colleague and leader, Honorable Junet, that this House has a constitutional mandate to oversight the work of the executive and everybody in the executive. Honorable Speaker, in fact, I was, when I listened to my brother, Honorable Ngogoyo, I was tempted to even change my mind until he disclosed that there are people here who have never worked anywhere before. Then Honorable Ngogoyo disclosed that one of the people in this list has worked with the county government as a chief officer. Honorable Speaker, you know what happens between county governments and members of parliament with the NGCDF. We must be certain that the people we approve in this board are people who are beyond reproach. Beyond reproach. Honorable Speaker, I know some of us are tempted many a times to speak to the gallery. And that is why you see the anger in which Honorable Ngogoyo is exhibiting today. It's probably because the people he follows, the day before yesterday, told their thuggish supporters not to appear in the streets, and that is why we have had very peaceful processions. And I join many Kenyans in remembering those who lost life and those who lost property 2 years ago and last year. And let me also use this platform, Honorable Speaker, to say, as much as it annoys the member for Kajiado North, when the people he follows in Wamunyoro, the day before yesterday, asked their supporters, what he called his supporters, it is now clear who the owner of the violence that was visited on people's properties is. It is now clear.
Yes, Honorable Ngogoyo, what is it?
Speaker, I rise understanding order 106 on relevance. Mr. Speaker, what does the issue of NGCDF have to do with Wamunyoro? And what is Wamunyoro? What is it that you're talking? What is that? How is that relevant to NGCDF board? Mr. Speaker, I ask for your indulgence, Mr. Speaker, so that this member remains relevant to the debate that we have. The member for Kikuyu, Mheshimiwa Anthony.
Go on. Give him the mic.
Honorable Speaker, you know, I said yesterday when the member for Manyata rose on standing order 105. And I see at least the member for Kajiado North has read one standing order. But I am obligated as his leader to continue educating him even on issues of relevance. This is how this debate is relevant to NGCDF. The police posts that were burnt last year in Dagoretti, my NGCDF office that was burnt the year before, the Dagoretti South NGCF office that was burnt the year before by the thuggish arsonists mobilized by those people who are calling off the same thuggish characters from the streets the day before yesterday. I was saying it is now clear to Kenyans who the owner of these thuggish arsonists are. Honorable Speaker, the leader of minority may inform me.
Mr. Speaker, I wanted to inform my leader, the majority leader, that what he's saying about the offices that were burnt in Kikuyu, in Dagoretti South, the CDF offices, the police station, I am told that burning was instigated by a group called Wamunyoro. I wanted to inform him that.
Go on.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, in conclusion, I've said, Honorable Speaker, you know, I've also had some people claiming that today is a public holiday. And you know, I just came from Bomas, Honorable Speaker, with His Excellency the President inspecting the work ongoing there, and people are working at Bomas. We are here because we are working and we must work. Therefore, what we are doing in considering this motion is what we are paid by the people of Kenya to do. And we must never use this floor to tell untruths, like the untruth the member for Kajiado North, Honorable Ngogoyo, has told this House. Because this board had in place the Honorable Janet Teya, the former women rep for Kajiado, who has served in this board. So it is not true that this is the first person to serve in this board from Kajiado County. And we are not appointing members, we are not approving members into the NG-CDF board. This is the national, not county, not regional, not ethnic board. This is an apolitical board of the National Government Constituency Development Fund that is superintending projects that we have allocated 61 billion shillings. And therefore, Honorable Speaker, this is a board that we should have an opportunity to reconsider. And should any of these people, Maurice Putita, Mutua, Fidelis Kieti, Yvonne Boyani, Yvonne Susu, want to make their way back, the process is open for any one of them to reapply. And therefore, Honorable Speaker, at this juncture, I strongly oppose.
Put the question now. Put the question.
Yes, because who do you want to inform?
Honorable Speaker.
Order, because
she wants to inform me.
Who do you want to inform?
I'll allow her to inform me if she wants.
Order, hold on. Majority leader is no longer on the floor, so you can't inform him. Order. Order. Order, Honorable Fatuma. Honorable Fatuma, you can't be on a misadventure to inform everybody.